Damaging winds are on the way for southeastern parts of the country, so let's take a look. And I'll also be taking you through the weather for the week ahead for the rest of Australia. So here we have the satellite image and we can see the moisture or cloud extending from the Indian Ocean into a cold front in the Great Australian Bight that's pushing it eastwards. Now it's this cold front that will be bringing the wet and windy weather to the southeast and even some snow about alpine areas. So here it is, that cold front pushing into the southeast later this evening and then crossing the region during Tuesday. Now this front's going to bring showers, gusty winds, even the chance of thunderstorms and small hail about southern parts and also for Tasmania, and rain about eastern ranges through here. And just noticing this follow-up front quickly behind it, that's really going to drop the temperatures and let that rain through the eastern ranges shift to snow about alpine areas overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Now I just want to show you the winds at 1.5 kilometres above the ground. Now these winds aren't influenced by the friction on the ground, and the thing to note is that there are some areas of pink, winds in excess of 120 kilometres per hour that move through with this front as it moves through, and then on Wednesday pushing up the east coast of New South Wales before clearing out into the Tasman Sea. Now winds at this level can be dragged down to the surface by the rain and then they're experienced as these wind gusts. And because of that, we do have severe weather warnings for damaging wind gusts about elevated parts of Victoria and New South Wales, and also an area about the southwest coast of Victoria and for many parts throughout Tasmania as well. Now these are for wind gusts in excess of 90 kilometres per hour, but even as strong as 110 kilometres per hour about alpine areas. Now, as we move through and continue, I wanted you to note that on Tuesday that the moisture really starts to build, if we're shifting the focus to the west, build over the Gascoyne and western parts of WA. And as we move through for Wednesday, we see that front clearing out, but a rain band starting to develop out in the west, extending down into the Eucla. Now on Thursday, it shifts southwards as it's being drawn into a developing low pressure system in the Bight. And from Thursday onwards, there's even a chance for showers about southeastern parts of South Australia, continuing into Friday, but that's highly dependent on the position of that low pressure system. Now temperature-wise, we've got temperatures between 4 to 8 degrees above average through the interior, looking at temperatures in the mid to high 20s through there. And as expected, the temperatures across southeastern parts of the country really dropping as that colder air mass moves in on Wednesday. Those colder temperatures continuing into Thursday with the low teens, but extending up into southern parts of Queensland with high teens to low 20s through there. And again on Friday, little change in the east and those warmer temperatures through the interior. Now, if you're wanting to know more about what's going on in the weather with your neck of the woods, then you can visit the Bureau website, app or social media. Otherwise, we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.